My car sucks. It is the ugliest color imaginable, it's basic as poo, and it's slow as crap.
I mean, at least it's a manual.
But besides that, it's a total shart wagon.
Oh, whoops.
That is why we had the idea of getting an upgrade. We've seen guys like Matt Armstrong restore wrecked supercars from Copart, and we were like, yo, why can't regular people do that? In this video, we're gonna find out if we can rebuild a wrecked Copart car for cheaper than buying one on Marketplace. How hard can it be? There are 100 videos about how Copart works, so we're gonna skip over that. But all you need to know is that it's a place where insurance companies sell totaled cars. It's a place where you usually get outbid by some random dude in Mexico, and it makes you really depressed. So, we're looking for a reliable yet fun daily driver, and the perfect candidate is a Honda Civic Si. And my brother's got a 9th gen, and that thing is fun to drive, but it is clapped out. We're looking for a semi-non-clapped out 9th gen, where the frame rails aren't like bent sideways, because that makes the job pretty much impossible for regular people to do. After weeks of searching, we were tired, but we came across a 2014 regular Civic with only 100k miles, and we're like, maybe this could be good enough. And so we geared up to start our bidding war. Today is the day. The auction goes on in 3 hours. Kinda nervous because I've never done an auction before, so this is all new to me. Next one up. Oh my gosh, I've never been before. New bidder. I bid. Oh no. Utah keeps clouding on me. Let's bid one more time. Great. Okay, always tells me that they're gonna go for cheap and they go for $1 million. That crusty Civic went for $2,900. I was only trying to spend $1,800. The thing about Copart is that you just never know how much a car is gonna go. Sometimes cars go super cheap, and other times there's huge bidding wars and everything goes to crap. Whatever, right? After 2 weeks of no good cars coming up, we found this. A 2012 Civic Si with a bit of front end damage. Because this is a better car, I decided to up my highest bid to $2,800. I told Copart to auto bid for me because I was gonna be at work during the auction, and when I got off work, I couldn't believe what I saw. We got the car for $1,000 cheaper than I thought we were gonna get it. Literally insane. The next day, the delivery driver arrived at my house. The guy is here. First look at the car. Hey, good evening. Some beautiful quick start. Second shot. Look at this. Wait, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. With much excitement, we waved goodbye to the delivery driver and then went to bed. First thing I did in the morning was unwrap this thing so I could see what I just paid $1,800 for. Well, not exactly, because there are Copart fees as well as a $400 delivery fee from Las Vegas. So my total cost right now is $3,059. Alright guys, all the wrap is off, so let's take a look at what we're gonna have to buy on eBay. Because you already know we're not dropping fat stacks on this thing. We're gonna try and keep it as cheap as possible. Anyways, let's open this up and see. Okay, right off the bat, new headlight. We're gonna need new fender on this side, and we're also gonna need one right here. This is actually a lot worse than I thought. We didn't really see this side as much. There's a hole in this door that's covered with tape right now, but I'm sure we can fill that in or do something with that to make it look good. This gotta be the ugliest body style I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy cow. Holy. New trim right here. We need a new little support. This is completely bent in. Oh, new hood. Also, so the pulley's hitting into this AC line, and so we're gonna have to replace this whole line right here. Besides that, that's it. Anyways. I started stripping down the car with the bumper and then the crash bar, and then that gave us access to a lot of other different parts. that were damaged. And on the way, I made a pretty big mistake.
When I took off the radiator, this broke right here. So I don't know if that means you need to get a new one.
After taking off the fenders and a couple other parts, we were able to see the damaged core support.
The next step is to remove all the spot welds connecting this frame so we can remove it all. And for that, I've got these Amazon special spot weld removers, the cheapest ones I can find. Guys, the reviews for these things were absolutely heinous, so these are probably gonna break, but we'll see if they can do the job.
I'm not gonna lie, reading the reviews for these things was scaring me, but the first bit ended up working really good. So I kept drilling out the 10 to 15 spot welds on this core support, and let me just say, they did pretty good.
We should theoretically be ready to just rip this entire front frame piece off. It's already wiggling in my hands. Guys, holy cow. I've only used 2 spot weld removers.
With that front core support gone, we were done stripping down the car and we were ready for a metaphorical Christmas morning.
Look at all these packages we got. Ship me away!
We had a super good time unboxing all of our new parts because that meant we were so close to getting this car finished. That being said, we were quite worried because we got the cheapest eBay parts possible for this.
Alright, now maybe this is my fault for ordering eBay parts, but it came so bent that this part won't even fit on the top. I'm gonna have to bend it out a little bit and then make it fit that way.
Also, take a look at this. You can't even get into the screw because this is blocking it. Like W build quality, guys. Actually though, this core support was a huge nightmare for us. There was so much bending that we had to do even after we mounted it to the car, because we had to get it perfectly straight if we wanted to weld this on good. Speaking of welding, we used this insane welder that McKay got on a Black Friday sale for $100. So we started welding up the car, and let me just say, we were dropping some pretty good welds considering that this is like the cheapest welder you could possibly buy. And by we, I mean I watched McKay weld my entire car.
I'm gonna expose your welds.
No.
But only your best welds.
Number one, it's $99. This is the best $99 welder I ever did see.
That is a crazy $99.
Like, do you want a Yes Welder? It says it on the side there.
Not sponsored by Yes. We're gonna
Not
reach out.
yet.
We're gonna reach out to Yes Welders and see if they can sponsor it.
If we don't have a sponsor segment right now, it means they didn't sponsor us, but we still love them. This video is sponsored by Yes Welder, who sent us the MP200 Pro, which is awesome. This thing has got MIG, flux, plasma cutting, TIG, stick, cleaning, everything that anybody could ever need. If you're a hobbyist or honestly even a professional, this is a great buy. As soon as we got it, I had to break out that pulse MIG function to make this little cart. I have just welded this ugly looking thing. Hey guys, I'm a total beginner and don't know what I'm doing, but check out these welds. I think they're all right. So if you are interested in this welder or any Yes Welder products at all, use our discount code for 10% off store-wide. They also sent us this sick helmet with peripherals, and you'll never guess how cheap this thing is, and it's awesome.
Back to the car, we hit our premium welds with some primer so that it don't rust. And then our new radiator came, which was the last thing that we needed to get this car running and driving. So I swapped the parts from the old radiator, tightened them down, and then we put it in. And then we just added some coolant. And then I really wanted to drive it, but I didn't, because we're saving ourselves for when it's finished. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Let's give this thing a rip.
Holy crap, that was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till this thing's finished.
Last thing I did was put the hood and fenders on just to see what it would kind of look like. But then it was time to paint this car.
Today's paint day.
There was one little thing we had to do before we started painting. Because our bumper is made of plastic, we had to hit it with some adhesion promoter and then primer in order to prep it so we could paint it.
Everything is ready. We have prepped everything and we are now ready to lay down the first bits of paint with
A gun.
a weapon.
Sorry, we can't say that.
Sorry, with a paint deliverer.
With a paint delivery device.
We are in the old random clothes that I could find at my parents' house. You got the shirt that I couldn't fit in that I bought like 7 years ago.
The arm length is horrible.
My friend in Finland left these pants here and he said these were his favorite pants. And then he went back to Finland. I don't know when I'm gonna see him, so I'm sorry about the pants, bro.
Let's paint!
For our paint gun, we used a pretty cheap Harbor Freight gun, and it's like the most expensive cheap one you can get, and it laid down paint perfectly. Everything was amazing with it, and we love it.
Base coat went down pretty good.
There's a little bit of fluffies and junkies as you'd expect in a situation.
We're literally painting inside a garage. For a garage paint, that is not too bad of a base coat. This, on the other hand, kind of sucked. The bumpers exclusively.
So the primer and the adhesion promoter and all that stuff just didn't work. I don't know if that's right.
I wish that you would stay.
So when I started laying down clear coat, it became a misty, foggy night full of chemicals that want to kill you.
And we were inhaling cancerous amounts of clear coat, but it looked amazing.
We may have to do this another.
All right, now you might be thinking, they forgot about that hole in the side of the door. Well, we just unrolled it like a sardine can and then put some Bondo over the top, and Sam proceeded to hate his life for the next 3 days learning about how miserable bodywork was.
Indeed. After working on this door panel, I can't look at myself in the mirror without thinking of doors. And we had extra paint, so we decided we were gonna paint the roof of the car as well. So after finishing the bodywork, we covered the entire car up and we got it ready to paint.
All right, last time McKay painted with this mask and hailed about probably like a pack of cigarettes worth of harmful chemicals. So he just barely bought a new one from the store.
My life is more important than $40.
But apparently my life isn't. No, I'm not painting, so I'm gonna be fine. There we go, let's do this.
We already showed you guys a lit painting time lapse before, so here's us painting, and this is what it looked like after.
Today's the day that we assemble the car. And it is also my birthday. So what a better birthday present than to have a full-blown Civic Si that we can rip around. So I'm gonna put all the parts on, I'm gonna take off the tape, and we're gonna see what this thing looks like. Let's go.
Honestly, we have been working on this car for months. We got it back in March, and it is now late May at the time of this filming. This moment coming up made all of this work completely worth it. Dude, we had a piece of crap and we turned it into a sick looking car, all with no professional experience at all, and we kept it in budget. The final cost for all the parts, paint, and car was $4,569.
I'm in a movie, A-list actor, but you see right through me. My $1 million mansion in the hills, feeling so bougie. I'm in the biz, I ain't got issues with this. Look at my wrist, got me another assist. I'm out here shaking my head like, what did I miss?
So my second fastest car is my Miata. And so this is like the quickest car I've ever had. And so we're gonna do a few pulls. You gotta do a few pulls when you get a new car. Hop onto this faster road so you guys don't expose me.
A nice cool 25 miles an hour.
Well, it was a nice 25 mile. This is actually a faster than 25 mile an hour zone. So what a beast of a car, and what an insane price we got this thing for, right? I've never driven a car so awesome as this one right now.
You drove my Corvette.
Your Corvette's